Aloha YouTubers, this is the new Alijos lever drag reel. Now this one here is meant for high-speed surface fishing for species like kingfish to white marlin. Okay, the bearings is 6+1. Gear ratio, this is high speed 6.4 to 1, one speed only, high speed. Line retrieve, 48.4 inches per turn of the handle. The weight is 25.4 ounces, and the max drag is 5 to 7 when you have strike with the free spool. But if you're going max, it's going to be 10 pounds. Now this very high speed 6.4 Alijos reel was designed for the southeast anglers targeting sailfish, kingfish, and white marlin. Now these anglers mostly use monofilament and light drags because they have multiple hookups when you employ these type of setups. Some of them by kites, others just by surface floats. This reel was specifically designed for this purpose by allowing a gradual increase in speed, which you can accomplish by high drag outputs. So basically it means that, as soon as it hits, it's not going to take off instantly at high speed. It's going to be a gradual increase in speed. And the reason why they do this is to get multiple hookups. Now, there's only 2 models like this. Only 2, okay? And this was designed specifically for this task. Now, if you go to the regular models, which is basically for high-end casting to jigging, it's very different because the max drags in it will give or take from 34 under or 34 and above for max drag. All right. So what are the 2 main differences here? Okay. Well, first, okay, let me show you. When you open the box, you have your explanations on how the unit works. You got your part list and your real warranty form that you should send back for your 3-year limited warranty. All right. Okay, now what makes this reel different from the other models coming out? All right, at first glance looks the same with the gunmetal look, but it's way different. You're going to notice it says TDC right there, TDC. All right. And instead of the T handlebar, it's going to have the ergo grip. Now, the reason why they went with the ergo grip is because with the high-speed retrieve that you can be doing with this, it's a lot easier when your hands are wet to use the ergo grip. When you have the T-bar at the 90-degree angle, that's more for heavy-duty lifting, like from jigging or casting from shore. And the other point here, there is no drag control, all right? This has already been preset. Now you see this here? That's the TDC, that's your drag system, all right? Now this really ramps up the drag much slower on the initial strikes. So you don't lose that initial hookup when using circle hooks when you have multiple hits. It's range trying to, instead of bringing one fish at a time, it's range for bringing in more than one fish at a time. This is the reason why you have the TDC control, okay? Now the TDC was designed to ramp up more gradually to avoid those breakoffs and harder pulls, but it is optimized for lighter drag settings, which you cannot do with reels that has a high drag output. So what basically are the basics of this? It's pretty much the same as most lever drags. You know, you have to, there's no star drag here. You have to, come all the way back down, set your drag over here, bring it up to strike, pull on the line. If it's not quite what you want to tighten it more, bring this down, tighten it up, put it back up to strike again. That is standard for every type of lever drag, okay? All right, now this is S reel, that means speed or high speed. That's why it's 6.4 to 1. SE means special edition. This was made in response to the fishermen using kites or surface floats for a specific style of fishing. You got your clicker here. Okay, your frame, your basic frame here, side plates are machine aluminum, which are 6061 TC aluminum. Your inside spurs, which are the stainless steel cut spurs, are were made for cranking smoothness. This means no side loading issues because you're using stainless steel, and the spurs are cut at a certain angle for that smoothness. Okay, instead of using well, I guess what you call truss bearings, some wheels use truss bearings to get a farther cast. This one has TSI oil in it, which is TSI 321, just like the Makairas. And the difference being is that the 321 is that good. It's also very caustic, which is why you can't ship it by air. I can't get any here, and it's also very expensive. But I do use TSI 301. 301 is a TSI oil that is available, and a lot of people who repair your reels have access to 301, and they often use it when they fix up your reels. So another thing here is the clicker has been enhanced, meaning that it's louder. And that's important when dealing with high winds to boat engine noises. And I noticed that this is not on the website or on the papers, but there's 3 drainage ports. You have one here, here, here. So you do have 3 drainage ports if you do have water or condensation building up in the unit. And it is protected by a 3-year limited warranty, all right? So that's pretty much it. This is one of 2 models out. That's a special edition. So this is very user specific, all right? Thank you. Okay, I just pulled on 335 yards. So let's just give this a simple thumb spin, see what happens. Okay, at 1 minute 40 seconds, just stop it from there. That's not bad.